He is here. The world's strongest / greatest swordsman has left the island of Kurai Ghana only to travel to Wano and test his mettle against the samurai and become Wano Mihawk. Let's check him out. All right, Wano Mihawk is a UR and under the DPS category. I mean, really, what did you expect? He doesn't seem to have any other title here as far as being single target or anything, but he's Mihawk. He's gonna do damage. Let's see what he got for skills. All right, Black Blade Moon, Arc Moon, releases at 1 turn, 2 turn cooldowns, attack a front target and deal 193% damage. Prioritize on Blade target. What is Blade? Oh, here we go. Blade is damage resistance -10% till death. Damn, Mihawk. All right, also reduce a target's attack and crit resistance by 10%, speed by 3%, and that lasts 2 turns. For himself, he gets extra damage, 6%, damage resistance plus 10%, and life steal plus 10% at level 1? What can't he do? This lasts 2 turns. All right, now if the blade target has less than 50% HP, he gets self-speed plus 3% and a debuff resistance plus 50%, and that lasts for 1 turn. Goodness gracious. Then here we have the first passive, Swordsman, level 3. We'll just look at the level 1. You can sort of see the rest here down here at level 3. That's attack plus 20%, HP plus 10%, and crit plus 10%. All right, so Black Blade Void, release at turn 2, 4 turn cooldown. Attack a random target and deal 270% damage, prioritized on the blade target. Now, damage plus 10% if it hits any target, damage plus 10% if it is a tank unit. So that's an additional 10%. There's a period here. That's an additional damage plus 10% if it hits a tank. And then all friendly units get 10% more damage resistance. Last 2 turns can't be purged. Now this last one here, I don't know if that's only if it hits a tank unit or if that's secondly, if this is by itself. I'll try to figure that out. That's where they kind of, I don't know, some periods here. And then they put the damage plus 10% up here 2 times. All right, lastly, we have Coldness. This is the second passive skill. Grant a random target with blade per turn. Won't trigger twice on the same target, and it lasts till death when Mihawk attacks those targets. When Mihawk attacks those targets, get a level of Aurora, and Aurora is extra damage plus 2% per level, and that stacks up to 5 levels. Wow. Last till target death also will be transferred to another target at that moment. So if that character dies with the stack, it just jumps to the next person. This is at level 1. So as you can see, Wano Mihawk is here and he is going to be a beast. Pretty good at level 1. The URs are no joke. So if you manage to get him up to level 3, man, you're going to be doing some damage. What is up? What is going on? What's the deal? Welcome back to another Bounty Pirates video. Now, before we get into the events and the new Wano Mihawk, let me just say I have been getting a lot of questions about tier lists and a lot of questions about why my game looks differently. Peoples, head over to the channel, check out the other videos, and check out the playlist. All that has been explained from the beginning, but initially I started this game, it was in early access and it wasn't even released on iOS devices. So as they release more servers and new updates, we're getting that sort of day and date with the new players. That's why it's not going to be the same, but the events I've talked about should be coming on your servers and you guys should be ready and prepped for them. Now, as far as the tier list goes, you got to watch the Not a Tier List video, because although some units are powerful and have certain things that they can do, it's still how you build a unit, which books you put on them, that will also affect what you can do. So if you have base Zoro, he's got great skills. If you just ascend him and level him, you will see that. And then Rebirth, if you don't want to use him, or if you get Wano Zoro, you can retire, reset the hero, get all the materials back, and use them on the new Wano Zoro that you have. Like, this is how this game works. They make you cannibalize units because it's separated into factions, right? These are all the factions, so it's not going to matter. And then on top of that, once you get going, as you open up more modes, you're going to need more units. Either way, at some point, you're going to need more units. Once you get Sanctuary, you're going to want DPS units because these are one-on-one. Once you hit Glory Path, as you level up Glory Path and you challenge it, you're going to need 2 pirate heroes at least to even do it. And then here, as you level these up, you're going to need 3 government heroes as you do it. And that's not even showing you the clan side of it, where it changes per faction each day for plunder. So I would look at the units, get a healer, get a DPS, and get an AoE or some sort, and just sort of out of each faction get those 3 bases and level up the best you got. So you can see the teams that are running here, and they're all pretty varied with units from each faction. And the reason being is because no matter who you get, no matter what unit you get, and I'm trying to keep it cool because just maybe you haven't seen the other videos, but no matter who you get, they're not gonna be strong until you ascend them, and you need units of that same faction to ascend them. Okay, so you're gonna be using those other units as fodder anyway. Like it's just a matter of how many per faction that you get, right? You can only ascend any unit of that faction with those units. So guys, just ascend and use the characters that you have until you get those units. Because what's going to happen is you're just going to need strong units to pass the content anyway. All right, with that said, let's get into this Wano event because there is a lot going on here. All right, and just as I suspected, with UR Wano comes the new UR Wano Mihawk event. And this is going to play out just like the other ones did, like the Aokiji, etc. So we got our free draw here, and okay, yeah, belly booster, I'll take it. And you get your free available ticket here in 10 gems. And as you can see over here on this side, this has reset and they have changed it. Wow. So the first one is just Mihawk. These are all just Mihawk. Usually what happened was, I guess for the first URs, you were able to pick out of the 3 that were featured and sort of pick which one you wanted your first 25 shards to be. Interesting. And as you can see, the ranking rewards here have also changed. It only goes to the top 100, but still a little more focused here. All right. Also, look, pay attention. They are adding more events and more events. This is the badge order event. Here's the countdown here. There are 3 free challenges, chances per day. Regardless of whether the boss is defeated or not, you can get the reward based on the remaining HP. Players above VIP 0 can purchase 3 extra challenge chances, reset per day. Please exchange the event items during the period. Items will be automatically converted into belly. Yikes, when the event has ended. I mean, well, not a total yikes, because belly is very important. So I'd say that's probably an even trade depending on how your situation looks. But belly is very important when it comes to upgrading characters. So you're going to need that money. All right, so it's at level 170, it seems. See the buffs there, and here is the actual bounty. This is at 455,903. And then we got the first 3 challenges here. And it looks like his skills are at level 1. You saw the intro. You saw what he does at level 3. All right, we'll get in here with this formation and just sort of test it out and see what's happening here. I don't usually bring my tank if it's all about the DPS. I would usually just switch in a different unit. And guys, sometimes AoE units, despite being super powerful for AoE, are not going to be as good for Sanctuary and single target fights. It's just really going to depend on who you're facing and what you can sort of use. Not bad though. It turned 4 out of 10, and this is without me really making any adjustments. I just went with my story team on this. Ace is no joke, y'all. That burn, especially if you work in tandem with some other characters using fire. Ooh. There's that attack up, speed up. That's why I like Law. Finish, Mace. It's over. All right, so we got the gold. We got 5 gold badge for the honor, and then looks like these are silver. So we got 10. All right, so here we are in the shop, and you can sort of see what they have. Some very good items in here. I don't know how many tickets you're going to be able to, how many gold honor badges you're going to be able to pull before the end of the event, which I think is a roughly 4 days, it seems. Somewhere around that. I don't know. Do the math. Oh, wow. This Zed, Sabo, and I think that's Wano Icano in here. Random red chest. This is for 800. What is in this? Ooh, very nice. Fleet Admiral level equipment. Very nice. So a lot of goodies in here. Oh man, get on this. If this event is on your server and available, definitely get on this. Get your teams ready. To 400. If you need some 5 stars, build up your account. Here you go. Plenty of tickets. And it looks like here you can convert using your silver. So that's also something to think about. Looks like 2 silver per 1 gold coin. So this is a way to really boost your account and get on it if you've been having some bad luck, you guys. So this event is here along with UR Mihawk. And there's a lot of options in here. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't really know what to do yet. But definitely check it out. Make sure you're doing all your events. All right. Then right here we have the badge packs as part of the event. And this is for 3 days and 10 hours. I'm assuming that's probably going to be about as long as the event. I said 4 days, but I'm getting on a little bit late from when it resets, which is usually midnight for me. But if you want some help getting some silver and gold honor badges to transform into gold to maybe get a cheaper UR character from the shop, then here are your options. And they also have some gold here. You know, I don't know what's going to be the best value. You guys have to decide. But if you're going to spend, just be sure to look over here and see if this will help you along. Maybe last day you're looking, you're a couple coins short. Go ahead and put up the money and then get your UR units, because as we know, the URs are pretty powerful. But don't forget, when it comes to Ascension, you're going to need a 6-star hero or a 6-star scarecrow at some point, and a few of them. Okay, and then just like last time, we have the Ascension gifts. You know how it works. All of this becomes available once you unlock, and then you're able to purchase once you unlock the Mihawk. You guys know what to do. If you go on that route, go for it. You also get some wish tickets here once you get down. I showed you guys how to use the wish tickets in the last video and how to get those. I don't see a wish draw banner up right now, but either way, it'd be good to have those. All right, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that was helpful, and guys, get ready, get on these events. And as far as tier lists, like I said, I didn't really want to do a tier list, and I still don't, because it matters the formation. It matters what ascension level you got on. Team composition and what you're running with. Are they synergizing with other units? And I just kind of stay away from it. Pick units that you sort of like and use, and then we'll go from there. There's so many different modes, and different units are applicable. Some units have the same skills and also can be enhanced by the books you put on, by the runes you put on, by the skills on those runes. It's so more than just having the top unit. Now, the URs, they're going to be good, but if you're a new player, watch the old videos. You see all the new URs coming along, and then when their events pop up on your server, you can make a choice to sort of go ahead and go for that unit if you will, but you're not going to get all the UR units. If you do, that just means you whales. That's the only way you're going to get all the UR units regardless. And then when it comes to ascending them and actually making them viable, you're going to have to cannibalize so many of your units to do that. They're going to take more 6-star units to ascend, more 5-star units to ascend. Like, this is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. But if you want me to do a particular mode or check out a unit that would be viable for certain modes, I have no problem doing it, because there's so many units coming down the line, and I started this game in early access. So what you guys are seeing is the streamlined version. I know you're like, where's all this stuff? It's not on my server, but believe you me, that's better for you all, because everything is sort of worked out. The kinks are sort of worked out. They've changed the shops as far as values and what you can get, how many coins you get. You guys are definitely on the benefiting end of this. So don't panic, just enjoy the game. All right, get to the end of the story mission, and then you got to wait 2 levels to get up, go do something else. And this is when you go rock out Sanctuary mode. This is when you go rock out Adventure mode, and you play that, you level up, you do your clan events, and you'll keep gaining that access, right? Get into Arena, and I try to show you guys to kind of follow the path a little bit, and then it'll help you overall grow, and then you'll get the units you sort of want and need through the faction and the faction switch. Like, there's a lot of different options that they're still adding and putting in. So don't get carried away with the tier list. It's not that serious. There are people who are top tier PvP who have Wano Zoro, but still run the 4-star Zoro because some of the 4-star units are very viable. They just need to be built. So with that said, I'm going to get out. And if I see one more of them tier list units, I'm going to send Gecko Moria after you to hit you with a brick bat. All right, y'all take it easy. One piece.